Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My braids are so jacked up, but we're gonna fix it, don't worry. Just try not to let it distract you. Okay, so today I am doing another holiday look. This look, what I have in mind, it's a lot more, it's glam. Like heavy foundation, highlight, contour. We're really trying to transform the face. So yeah, I want to do a talk through for this video, but I don't know how well that's going to go just because I don't have a mic and the house across from me is still doing construction and you know, cars and stuff like that. So I just have to see. I may just like interchange between a talk through and a voiceover. I don't know, we'll see. All right, I am going to start my brows as usual, and I'm using the Milani Easy Brow in number 2, that's dark brown. Just gonna show you guys that. Can y'all even see this shit? The writing is gold, so it's so hard to see in the lights. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna use for my brows. I'm just going to do this off camera. Okay, so I finished my brows. They need to be shaped. This one is a bit thicker, like the top part. I need to take that off. But you know, it can't be perfect. They ain't twins, they're sisters. One just happens to be fatter than the other, but you know. Alright, so I'm now going to start on the eye look. God help me. Oh, this brow is good. It's just this one at the top is just the right hair is a bit thick, but whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the eyes, of course. I'm going to go in with this shade right here from the palette. This is a 35N Morphe palette. Bay, really. So I'm gonna go in with that shade with a fluffy brush because that's gonna be our transition shade. I'm going to start applying it. So I'm also bringing it in. It's nice when you're working with cool tone shadows like this to just bring it in right here to start off your nose contour. And I'm just doing this until I get the intensity that I like. I'm going to eventually go in back with this shade as I'm blending and all that. So I'm not like trying to go full on effect, but just till you're almost there. Here's a tricky thing. I've noticed, I always knew, but I never noticed how bad it was until like filming and watching over like my videos, that my eyelids, they shape so differently, like the space. All right. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure somebody noticed already. And this eye is like smaller, the eye part, and then this one is a little bit more like that, so the lid shapes differently. So I have to be really like not focused on how my eyes crease, but how I want it to look. So God help me. All right, so I'm just taking that shade from the palette and I'm focusing this on the first half of my eye because I'm doing a half cut crease. Zooming y'all in because you know it was too far back. So yes, I'm focusing the color in the first half of my eye, and then for the second half I'm just blowing out that color, just making it look nice and blended. I want the intensity to be at the first half of my eye. I'm just taking that blending brush and smoothing the edges out, letting it look blended. Like I find it so funny how colors pull on different skin, because like this shade in particular in the pan, it looks more of a reddish color, but on me it looks purple. And I'm just taking that dark purple shade, that cool tone purple, and I'm using a liner brush to do this, basically the same thing that we did before, focusing the color on the inner half of the eye and then just blowing it out on the outer half. And I'm taking a very dense, pointy blending brush. I don't know what kind of brush that is, but yeah, and I'm just, it looks fast, but I was doing it really slowly, blending that out. And then I went in with a blending brush to just, you know, further pump up the job. And then I'm taking this black shade and literally doing the same exact thing. So I don't think I need to explain this anymore. You feel me? And then I'm just going back in with the first shade that we use, our transition shade, to just fuse everything together. Alright, so now it's time to cut the crease. I know we typically do that with concealer, but because I want this look to have more dimension and not just like clean, I'm going to be cutting my crease with my lid color. So I have this like party palette kind of thingy. It's glitter shades. And I'm going to be using this green shade right here. So as I said, it's really just for more dimension instead of just a clean look. So I want the black and that green to kind of fuse to make it a bit darker, if I'm making any sense. What it looks like so far. And I'm just gonna take back that black shade because as you saw, I brought the glitter down all the way. I'm just gonna take back that black shade to cover it. I wanted just like some, you know, glitter down there too. Coming along, guys, it's coming along. All right, now the tricky part is to do the next eye. So much fun. So I didn't realize that I wasn't recording. I just heard when it goes bump, bump, auto power off. It didn't actually say that, but it came up on the screen. So all I'm doing is just adding some glitter, really, some green glitter to make it a little bit more festive because it is dark. It's really pulling even more emerald. So the green is going to like add to the festiveness. Now I'm just going to take this e.l.f. cream liner and outline my wing, and then I'm going to be using this e.l.f. liquid liner to fill it and pop on some mascara and some lashes, and we'll be back to finish the face. So of course I didn't realize I wasn't filming, but I just used those two products to moisturize and prime my face. And then I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer Color Correcting shade. I don't know what it's called right now. And I'm just applying that to the dark areas of my skin, which is basically everywhere. Let's be real. I'm just taking my fingers to slightly blend that in. And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender to kind of make sure that everything is even. Like it's not just like that big old patch. It's kind of more of a smooth transition. And then I'm taking my Milani Correct and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 11A. Vanessa Nutmeg. And I'm just gonna pounce that in my skin to make it look kind of flawless. Gotta get that done. Get it, girl. Get Then I'm going in with another shade from the LA Girl line, and this is in Mahogany, and I'm using this to contour. I know it looks a little heavy, but once you blend it in, it's not so harsh. And I'm putting that line right above my jawline, just because it's such a dark shade. I don't want it to fall below it, so just put it above ensures that it doesn't drop too low. And I'm sorry for like having my mirror right in front of you guys, blocking this whole process, but I was contouring my nose. Then I just took a brush to blend that in. Once again, blocking you guys from seeing exactly what I was doing, but you know, my apologies, guys. Yeah. And I'm taking the LA Girl concealer. I think that may have been in Cool Time. Yeah, I think that one is Cool Time. I'm just blending that in. You know, the forehead, the nose, the chin, the under eyes, the whole shebang. Oh my gosh, my hair is just so hilarious, just sticking out. Okay, sorry. Now I'm setting my face with my setting powder, the Sasha Buttercup in Buttercup Lights. I'm using that to set my face. I'm just pressing that in. Didn't do any baking for this look. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just taking a brush now to set the rest of my face with that same powder. But the only places I did bake was my, and I don't even call this even baking because I don't really sit in it, but I cut out my jawline and I did bake my nose contour. Yeah, that's what you call it. Baking your nose contour. I baked my nose. And I'm just gonna dust away that jawline. All I did afterwards was just my lash line. I just used the black eyeshadow and the purple and just, you know, shebang. And then just setting my face to, you know, start to soak up the powder. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Free collection in Carnival in Rio. I love this bronzer to death. Literally, or maybe not to death, but you know what I mean. And I'm just bronzing up my skin so it's not too cool tone. And I'm taking, ooh, this color is not cute. As in, you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. You saw what happened a while ago. So, anyways, yeah, I'm just blushing up my skin my usual way. The nose, the chin, the forehead, the cheeks. I know, I'm crazy. And then I thought the eye needed a little bit more pop, so I took that green shade and I put that in my inner corners and I dragged it in a bit. And I took my Physician Formula in Beige Pearl and just topped that. Taking this Wet n Wild highlighter and glowing up my skin. Bring it off real, man. And yeah, you know, all the usual places. And I did also go in with the Physician Formula on top of that because, you know, I just can't help myself. I'm setting the face once more. Bada bing, bada bang, let it dry. Then I'm taking my favorite brown shade that I don't know the brand, don't know the color, I just love the shade, to line my lips. I make such annoying sounds during these voiceovers. I am so sorry. And I filled in my lips all the way. And I'm taking this nude shade from NYC and filling in my lips with that color. lips with the liner once more just to blend the shades together. And I'm taking my Mary Kay lip gloss and oh, I don't know what shade that one is. Yeah, but I'm taking that to top off my lips, make it all glossy, and I think it really pulled this look together. Yeah, that's basically it, you guys. This look is complete. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. Alright, so I think the only thing I would have done differently with only thing I would have done differently with this look was that with the lower lash line, I wouldn't have probably gone so heavy with the black eyeshadow. Probably pulled more purples, but I still think it looks beautiful. This came out really good. I like how the lip combo went. This really like kind of pulled all the cool toneness to it instead of just having the brown lip liner and the nude lipstick. This really just tied the cool toneness to it while still keeping it relatively nude, but it's like crazy nude on me. But yeah, I really like this look. Like, I can't stop looking at myself. Hey girl, how you doing? Yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. I think this is a really pretty look if you're going to a Christmas party and you want to be BAM! In your face kind of look. Then I think this would be a really good look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the watch. I hope the lighting situation is a bit better. I'm gonna have to, of course, when I'm editing I'll see, but I hope it's better that I kind of pushed it back. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed the watch, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, subscribe down below. I'm not even frame. Subscribe down below. And if you're not quite convinced, head on over to my channel, check out some of my other videos, and maybe then you'll feel persuaded to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.